Little Baby's Ice Cream, 2012. In 2012, a Philadelphia ice cream company released a commercial so disturbing that viewers reported sleep paralysis for weeks. Within days, forums exploded with reports of real trauma. And this wasn't just one person. Comment after comment described the same thing. They couldn't get the image out of their heads. Viewers said they felt broken after watching the video. Others reported feeling like something bad will happen if you look away from those unblinking eyes. Reddit user ThrowawayCreepy2012 posted, "I watched this 3 days ago and I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see that thing eating itself. It's burned into my brain." The person never blinks, not once in 30 seconds. This became huge on r/creepy and r/no-sleep. Users posted about the same nightmare, the ice cream person standing at their bed, still eating from its head. The effects went deeper than nightmares. The Temple University students did a study about the video in 2014. They found 73% of people who watched the commercial felt deeply messed up for at least 24 hours. Some felt watched afterwards for weeks. By 2017, the commercial attracted darker attention. 4chan's paranormal board and Reddit conspiracy forums started theories linking Little Baby's ice cream to child trafficking. Users looked frame by frame for satanic symbols. The company's location near Pizza Brain restaurant in Philadelphia made people wonder if it was connected to Pizzagate. Screenshots spread showing hidden messages when you play the audio backward. Some users heard phrases like "consume the young" and "eternal hunger." These rumors spread across Vote, 8chan, and other dark corners of the internet. The theories took over. Some claimed the person wasn't human at all, but a skin suit worn by something else. Others insisted the ice cream was made from strange organic ingredients, pointing to the company's weird flavors like beet molasses and foie gras. The ice cream company, Little Baby's Ice Cream, closed in November 2019, 7 years after the commercial came out. The company never said the commercial caused it, but internet forums warned it was cursed. The commercial has over 21 million views, but the company doesn't exist anymore. No follow-up commercials were made, no merchandise. The man from the commercial has no name and no credits. To this day, we still don't know who it is. Sony Playstation, 1999. The commercial showed a teenage girl sitting in what looked like an interview room. Forum users immediately wondered, was she real? The debate took over early internet communities like game FAQs and Something Awful. The girl looked so weird that many viewers couldn't believe she was human. Her face seemed wrong, her movements were too strange, her words too abstract for a teenager to say naturally. Some insisted she was computer-generated, an early digital human that fell deep into the uncanny valley. Others thought she was a real person with a medical condition, but the biggest theory claimed she was something else entirely. A buff top-secret forum known for UFO conspiracies developed theories that she was a gray/human hybrid, designed to get children used to seeing non-human faces. One user wrote, "Look at her eyes. They're not where human eyes should be. The spacing is all wrong. This is disclosure hidden in plain sight. They're getting us used to non-human faces so we won't panic when contact happens." The thread got over 10,000 replies before mysteriously disappearing in 2008. The alien theory caught on for several reasons. The commercial aired during kids' shows, targeting young minds that conspiracy theorists said would accept non-human faces easier. Her dialogue seemed to hint at hidden knowledge. "I have lived the lie," suggested she was hiding her true nature. Her laugh seemed directed at humans for believing she was one of them. Frame-by-frame analysis uncovered weirder elements. In certain lighting, her skin looked greenish. Her pupils reflected light differently than normal eyes. Some claimed her ears were too high on her head. The Sun newspaper claimed exclusive rights to show the girl's real face in 1999. Their story promised to show readers what the PlayStation alien girl actually looked like without makeup, but their photos only made things weirder. The The images showed someone who looked completely different. This led to new theories instead of answers. If the son's photos were real, then Sony used major prosthetics or CGI to change the actress. But why make those specific changes? Why give her alien features? Some theorized Sony showed the son a different person entirely. Others suggested the newspaper was covering up, publishing fake photos to kill the alien theories. Paparazzi stalked addresses across Scotland looking for the alien girl. One family in Edinburgh had to cover the windows after photographers mistook their daughter for the commercial star. Death threats were sent to Sony's UK offices from people convinced the company was involved in alien disclosure. The hysteria got so bad, Sony almost pulled the commercial, but eventually decided the attention was boosting PlayStation sales. Years later, actress Fiona McLean claimed to be the girl from the commercial. She gave interviews and appeared in PlayStation documentaries, but her 2019 interview with Games Radar raised more questions. She said, "People genuinely thought that's what I looked like. They didn't even tell me what they were going to do to my face. I only saw the final version when it aired on TV." This admission that she didn't see the changes until broadcast sparked new conspiracies. If McLean didn't know what they do to her face, who decided on those changes? The director, Chris Cunningham, was known for disturbing music videos with inhuman-looking performers. Some theorize he was intentionally creating alien-looking humans as part of some experiment. Lost media hunters still search for unedited versions showing McLean's real appearance during filming. Claims pop up on forums about VHS recordings from Scottish TV that show different versions where her face looks more normal, but none have been verified. One supposed copy sold on eBay for €2,000 in 2016, but the buyer later said the tape was blank. The audio became subject to intense study too. Forums found that when certain phrases are isolated and played through audio software, they supposedly contain frequencies below human hearing that trigger anxiety. While these claims lack scientific proof, they persist across decades of internet discussion. Recent analysis using modern AI face detection software gives mixed results. Some programs identify the girl as human with high confidence. Others flag her as artificial. One 2021 study using deep fake detection tools gave contradictory results, sometimes identifying her as real and sometimes as computer-generated within the same session. Paddy Power, 2010. This commercial showed two teams of blindfolded men playing football with a ball that had a bell inside. The players moved by sound, calling to teammates and following the bell. It looked like it was promoting Paralympic sports. Then a cat wearing a collar with a bow just like the ball's runs onto the field. One player winds up to kick what he thinks is a ball. A horrible thud is heard, followed by a cat's cry. The referee drops his whistle in shock. A man in a suit appears. "Paddy Power can't get titles back, but we can get your money back on losing bets." It got exactly 1,313 complaints to UK broadcasting authorities. Urban legends spread about a real version where the cat was actually hurt, with a tree scene added later to avoid legal trouble. A supposed crew member posted anonymously on media spy forums, "What you saw wasn't what happened. We had 3 cats on set that day, only 2 left." The post was deleted within hours, but screenshots spread across Twitter. No one could verify who posted it, but the story took on a life of its own. Academic analysis found disturbing psychological effects beyond simple offense. Dr. Sarah Mitchell at Cambridge University studied how the commercial affected viewers. She found that people couldn't forget the meow sounds weeks after watching. One documented case involved a viewer who started obsessively checking their own cat every few minutes after watching, convinced something would happen to it. This happened often enough that Dr. Mitchell's coined Tittle's anxiety to describe the specific fear response the commercial triggered. Her 2012 paper noted the impact sound followed immediately by the cat's cry created a traumatic audio sequence some viewers couldn't separate from real animal distress. The commercial became the 3rd most complained about in British TV history, beating ads for abortion services and political campaigns. Yet, the Advertising Standards Authority didn't ban it, ruling it was surreal and lighthearted, rather than actually promoting animal cruelty. This decision sparked conspiracy theories about Paddy's Power influence over regulators. Internal documents that allegedly leaked in 2014 showed Paddy Power had expected negative reaction and prepared legal defenses ahead of time. The documents supposedly included focus group results predicting exactly what complaints it'd get. If real, these papers suggested the controversy was totally planned, designed to generate millions in free publicity through outrage marketing. Paddy Power never confirmed or denied the leaked documents, but the company's history supported the theory. They'd previously made controversial ads targeting disabilities, minorities, and sensitive political situations. Each time, the pattern was identical: create offensive content, get complaints, generate media coverage, profit from increased brand awareness among young male sports bettors. Some theorize the original impact sound was recorded using multiple cats to create a more disturbing effect. Others suggest hidden audio was added to trigger protective instincts in cat owners. The blind football players in the commercial were real members of England's national team, adding another uncomfortable layer. Forums questioned whether the athletes knew how their disability would be portrayed in the final edit. Some players later defended their participation, saying they were told the commercial would promote Paralympic awareness. The cat used in the commercial, a tabby named Morris, reportedly lived for several years after filming, appearing at pet adoption events across Ireland. But in 2018, animal rights forums began saying that Morris had died under mysterious circumstances, with some claiming his passing was connected to a curse surrounding the commercial. No evidence supports these claims, and Morris's actual fate remains unknown. K-Fee Coffee Energy Drink Series, 2004 to 2005. This series of commercials traumatized an entire generation and caused heart attacks, so we won't show the full video here. The commercials all started the same way. You'd see a white car driving peacefully through the countryside, or a couple walking along a beach at sunset, or someone fishing a quiet lake. Gentle music played, and everything seemed calm for exactly 19 seconds. Then, without warning, a zombie or gargoyle would jump into frame, screaming at the top of its lungs. The jump scare was designed to shock your nervous system. The screen would cut to black, with text that said, "You've never been so wide awake." K-Fee, canned caffeine with coffee. These weren't just ads, they became the foundation of an internet screamer culture and spawned urban legends that persist decades later. The most infamous was the auto commercial, showing the white car driving behind a hill before the zombie's sudden appearance. This became known as a ghost car commercial, after email or social media post chains began spreading it with fake backstories. This commercial was banned after strange things started happening to everyone who watched it. Reports of medical emergencies flooded internet forums within weeks. TV tropes stated they'd received complaints of heart attacks. Emergency rooms in Germany reportedly treated patients for panic attacks triggered by the commercials, with some needing sedation. More disturbing were reports of pregnant women going into premature labor after being startled. The most severe claimed injury involved permanent hearing damage. A viewer suffered burst eardrums from the zombie scream when watching through headphones at high volume. The case supposedly resulted in a lawsuit against K-Fee. K-Fee permanently closed in 2010, exactly when the commercials achieved peak internet notoriety. The company never issued an official statement about the closure, leading to speculation. Internet forum users theorized that the trauma and medical emergencies made the brand impossible to save. Who would buy coffee from the heart attack company? Mysteries persist about the commercial's production. 9 commercials were officially confirmed, featuring different peaceful scenes interrupted by either the zombie or gargoyle. Google Maps users found the exact filming coordinates for the car commercial in Squaw Valley, California. Urban explorers began visiting the location, reporting an unusual feeling of being watched. More disturbing are claims that visiting these coordinates triggers targeted ads for K-Fee products to appear in visitors' web browsers. Despite the company not existing for over a decade, the reports began around 2018, when several visitors posted screenshots of German-language coffee ads appearing on their social media feeds after returning from the filming location. Digital marketing experts have no explanation for how discontinued products could generate targeted ads. The actors' identities were eventually leaked. Brad Johnson played the zombie, while his brother Adam Johnson portrayed the gargoyle. Both were American actors working in Germany's commercial industry. But after Kayfie's closure, both men seemed to vanish from public life entirely. Brad Johnson's IMDb page lists his death date as February 2022, but no obituary, funeral notice, or news reports about his death exist anywhere online. His family members have never been identified. Adam Johnson's social media went dark in December 2010 and never returned. Attempts to contact either brother through talent agencies, former colleagues, or family members have failed. Radio versions of the Kayfie commercials were produced but never aired, according to leaked internal documents from German broadcasting companies. The scripts described audio-only jump scares designed for morning radio shows during commute hours. Station executives allegedly realized that surprising drivers with sudden screams could cause accidents and create massive legal liability, so they destroyed all copies. Thank you for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into internet mysteries and disturbing cases.